Hi, I'm Tim Abel, and you're watching Grateful Nation on the Outdoor Channel.
The Ram pushes through heavy snow on this Nebraska deer hunt as we take aim in getting a veteran his first whitetail.
These are the biggest bucks I've ever seen in my entire life. To me, it's like I understand, like, hey, you pull out a big buck, pull out a trophy.
I'm Sergeant Vincent Rayla, 5th Battalion, 20th Infantry, and you're watching Federal Premiums Ammunition, Grateful Nation on the Outdoor Channel.
Whoa, look, right side. Keep an eye on. Relax. Servicemen and women pay the price to preserve our freedom. Join us as we reconnect wounded warriors with their roots as American sportsmen. And show our thanks as a grateful nation.
Is it snowing back in Washington right now?
No, it's probably raining.
Supposed to snow all day?
Think so.
This is good weather for the deer, right?
Oh yeah. The rut's going on pretty good right now, and they should be moving pretty solid. We've been seeing a lot of bucks chasing. So
Beautiful. Yeah. You said it's kind of a steep hill to go up, so four-wheel drive is recommendable?
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right. Excellent. Every episode of Grateful Nation is, well, they're unique and different. And this Nebraska whitetail hunt with Gobbling Grunt Outfitters is no exception. And Sergeant Raya had quite an adventure.
I ended up in Napier, Nebraska. An individual contacted me asking me if I wanted to be on a Grateful Nation. And of course I told him, yeah, I've seen the show before, watched it with my father-in-law. And flew out here out of Washington State and arrived here a couple days ago.
Ready?
Oh yeah.
Right up this hill.
We're proud to be hunting with Sergeant Vincent Raya, a good man and an outstanding soldier. And as we head up the hill to check his weapon, Vincent's got us pumped up for a great hunt full of firsts.
I did not grow up hunting. No, I started hunting 2 years ago. My father-in-law actually. It was my first hunting trip. We did a family hunting trip out to eastern Washington. That's what set me in, and that's what got me going. Is like as soon as I was out in the woods, and the first buck I saw run across the road, it was just wide-eyed, got buck fever, and I was just ready to just jump out of the truck and take him then, and I've been like excited for fall ever since, just ready to go.
Perfect. 2 inches out of 100.
That's good.
Look good?
Yep.
Okay, good. Beautiful. Give me one more. Let's go find a deer.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
We'll be in trouble now.
All right, Chris, your other guide, Will, he helped us get squared away out here and we're all sighted in, so it's a good thing you can make it here and find us up here and join us here before we have a blizzard.
The deer are moving good. It looks like everything's going to start building a little bit more. We got a front coming in, so as soon as the pressure starts to drop out, deer are going to come out to feed, I'm guessing. And Vincent here, I seen you shoot. It looks great.
So we get back down the hill here?
Heck yeah, let's go load up in the Ram. The whole time that this was being planned, I was looking so forward to it. First of all, being able to work with Grateful Nation, but more importantly, being able to work with a veteran like Vincent. And for me, that means a lot. I can never repay him for what he's done.
This is going to be our home for the next 4 hours. Huge bucks, huge whitetail coming out of these corners here in the timber out here to this bean field and cornfield behind us. So we're going to set up, stay as warm as we can. Go ahead, brother.
When I came out here, I really didn't have any expectations. The only thing I was really expecting was, hang out with good people and just have a good time.
You see him going out?
Yeah, I see him.
It's about 300 yards in the corner. You got him. You see him?
Yeah, I see him.
All right, there he is. Let me see what he is. No, it's not. It's not a shooter. Not a shooter. I think we can do better. He's not a shooter.
All right.
That's a good sign, though. We've got a lot of deer activity here, but within the next hour, we're going to get lots of activity here, so keep your eyes peeled. I'll just keep on this side, okay?
All right, sounds good.
All right.
Some people don't have a story. Some people do, and the people that do will have to tell it 10 times.
One wide one goes out like that.
Once you spend one morning in the woods, you're brothers.
Without patience, hard work, and a little bit of luck, you won't see him. And without RainGuard HD, you're not ready. Even in the most extreme conditions, Bushnell's patented permanent lens coating repels moisture and fog for a clear view when lesser optics are dead in the water. Ready for any weather you are. RainGuard HD, only from Bushnell.
Federal Premium Ammunition's Grateful Nation is brought to you by Federal Premium Ammunition. Every shot counts. Powered by Ram Trucks. Guts. Glory. Ram. Bushnell. Laws of Performance. Savage Arms. The definition of accuracy. And by Blackhawk. Honor as a way of life.
-9 this morning in the polar vortex of Nebraska.
Yeah.
Is that what I hear?
It's cold. It's cold this morning. It's supposed to get like 20 degrees, I think, today. So
heat wave.
That's a heat wave right
heat
now.
You okay?
So,
I'm golden.
All right.
So yeah, we're gonna go to a different property. It's a little bit further travel. We'll sit a majority of the day there, and then we'll move on to a food source that evening.
Excellent.
So,
Okay, let's get moving.
Let's roll.
Burn daylight. All right, last night we had an outstanding first night. Snow blizzard come in. It was like 40-mile-an-hour winds. That we sat out there and toughed it out there for a few hours watching. We had this beautiful 8 or 10 point come in, and we just starting our hunt. So we want to make sure that we get on an outstanding whitetail out here, because they're here and they're in the middle of rut and it's going crazy. So as long as Vincent's having a great time, we are happy. So we're good to go. Getting out there, and so -9, cold.
Here in Naper Valley, we're staying at Goblin Grunt. It's a beautiful lodge out here. It's 2 stories. It's really warm. It's really homey. They got all these awesome animals hanging up on the wall. The only thing I'm missing is a whitetail. Yeah, it's my first whitetail hunt out here, and it's awesome. You know, it's colder than hell, but you know, it's funner than hell.
Well, it's warmed up considerably. It's about 10 degrees right now. It was -11 this morning. So at 20 degrees, it's a lot warmer, I guess. Being outside in this snow, in this extreme cold, with a group of guys who never complain, never bitch or whine about the cold weather or about the conditions at all. And I'm just happy to be here. You know, Vincent almost lost his life when a hand grenade blew up 5-6 feet in front of him. Could have taken his life. To see how grateful he is just to be here.
June 23rd, 2005, when I left for basic training, and as soon as I landed in basic training, first thing they told us is like, get ready, you will go to war within the next 2 years. And it's scary. It's scary watching, you know, bullets ding off a truck, or, you know, seeing a civilian laying in the street, you know, seeing a bomb go off in the distance. When you're in that moment and you're in that time and everything else, like, you don't have time to think about, I wonder what that guy felt like, or I wonder where these rounds are coming from. Why are these people shooting at me? There's really only one thought in your mind. It's like, keep your buddies alive. My first deployment, I was deployed for 15 months. My second deployment was 12 months. And this last deployment was slated to be a 12-month deployment, but I came home 6 months into the tour. Definitely a huge learning curve when we deployed to Afghanistan. The biggest way to keep your guys moving forward, especially in those situations with pressure plate IEDs on the ground, whatnot else, be at the front. If you were a leader, be at the front. On May 31st of 2012, we were in Kandahar province, Afghanistan. We were down there and we were helping out some local police. We were taking some contact, and you know, I walked out with one of my team leaders, and about that time, heard a little rustling in the trees. About that time, a little pineapple grenade fell out. It's a tiny little thing, and rolled at my foot. When it rolled at my foot, I had about enough time to look at the buddy standing next to me, and he looked at me, and he had enough time to turn and kind of jump. And I had enough time just to turn and kind of Heisman, cover my eyes and cover up important other areas of my body before that grenade blast went off, and then I kind of stumbled out of the smoke and fell down. Main injuries I sustained, I had a collapsed lung, I had an orbital wall fracture to my left eye, I had a fractured jaw, shrapnel resting on the main artery in my neck, shrapnel to my hands, my feet, my chest, my legs, and my back. I have some nerve damage in my left hand, got some double vision in my left eye. Big thing that I deal with is like, I don't let my injuries define me. Since the injury, there's one thing that I've come to know. Before what happened to me is I took a lot of things for granted in life. You know, I was a young kid. I just wanted to live my life the way that I wanted to live it. After the blast, I cared about the little things. I quit ditching my friends. I hung out more. I met my wife because of it. You know, she was a medic in 5th Battalion, 20th Infantry, and she was in charge of patient administration. She called me every day while I was in the hospital. I couldn't be happier. You know, it's the most amazing thing in the world, you know, being able to have my best friend as my significant other. You know, that is like one of the truly biggest things that I'm grateful for. You know, and I will never take a day for granted for the rest of my life ever again.
So knowing everything that happened to you in the Army, would you still do it again if you could choose to do it over again?
Yeah. No, there's no doubt in my mind I would still, you know, 18 out of high school, still join the military. And
well, guess what? You never would have met your wife had you not got blown
up. No, I wouldn't have.
A hand grenade brought you and your wife together.
And you know, and as much as I do love Napier, Nebraska, and the weather that we have out here, you know, I am looking forward to getting back and seeing my wife.
All right, let me see what time it is. We're supposed to meet Chris here at about, okay, we're right on time. Why don't we push on up here to the top of the hill here, okay?
All right, sounds like a plan.
Link up with him and see what he's seen. What is it about? 0 degrees right now?
Probably. I think there's a lot of therapy with hunting in the outdoors. Internally, you have to find what makes you want to continue, a hobby that makes you want to continue in life. And for me, it's being outdoors, the fresh air, you know, being able just to walk around, you know, see the sights. It's just amazing, you know, it just keeps me going. It makes you feel alive. I say get out there and just let it take over, because it takes over you. Like, you're just caught in a moment in time that's forever just going to be there, and it's just going to be a memory, and it's just amazing.
When we come back, our quest for a Cornhusker buck continues.
Okay, I see the buck.
Vincent's gonna be right at 300 yards. Wait for him to clear.
Okay, are you on him?
Yep, I'm on him.
Okay, I'm gonna stop him. Ew! Take him right there.
All right, it's warmed up to -4.
The deer gotta feed. I mean, they're gonna have to stay warm. So, I mean, we just gotta keep going out there and putting in our time, and we'll get it.
You know, I've said before in many shows, all the problems that I may have, they don't amount to a hill of beans compared to what our warfighters go through. Being blown up by hand grenades, losing limbs, eyesight, memory, traumatic brain injury, PTSD, all these things that they suffer and come home with. They're thankful to be here.
As he battles to heal the wounds from that grenade in Afghanistan, Vincent's love of life is inspirational to me, Chris, and Grateful Nation. So, we're doubling down on our efforts to get a trophy buck in the crosshairs for this wounded warrior, this American hero, who stands for so much of what makes us great.
The main issues I'm having with my mobility today and the weather is just the shrapnel that are in my legs and in my stomach still. Just when it gets really, really, really cold, it's just body parts start going numb, and so it's hard to get my feet moving from underneath me. Over the last couple of days, yeah, we've been seeing plenty of deer out here, mostly at night. Right when the sun starts going down is when the deer start coming out.
So we had a great encounter today. Split brows, looked like a picket fence. By the time we got up here, and we did see them, but they were just too far out of the range. So great encounters today. We've seen several big bucks. Things are starting to turn for us, and things are looking good, aren't they, Vincent?
Oh yeah, things are starting to look beautiful.
We'll get them tomorrow. I believe it. I believe it, buddy.
Well, we have our last morning here. Yeah. What's our prognosis, Doctor?
Well, so we're gonna head back to the place where we seen that big buck yesterday, You know, the rut's on, they're running around. Today it's supposed to be, I think, high in the mid 30s or something. We're gonna go and try to find that buck, and we're gonna go sit up on this corn edge.
Let's got the ram all warmed up. Why don't we jump inside and get vomiting?
Sounds great. Let's do this. Sounds great.
All right.
Well, we are getting down to crunch time when it comes to getting a deer. Like I said, we got a couple good spots picked out where we've seen a lot of deer at.
Okay, I see the buck. They're coming out now. Yeah, follow the lead doe. She's gonna come over here in this opening. We'll be right here in the opening. Vince is gonna be right at 300 yards. Okay. Okay, you see the doe? Yep. Okay, just a second. You see him?
Yeah, I got
Here they
him.
come. 300 yards, Vincent. Wait for him. Okay, are you on him?
Yep, I'm on him.
Okay, I'm gonna stop him. Ew! Take him right there. Low. Reload. Watch him. I think it was a miss. I seen snow come up behind him. We'll have to double check, but I think it was a clean miss. Great encounter. Well,
You wanna go check?
yeah, I'll go check.
Let's go check.
Okay.
We went down and checked for the deer. There was nothing, no blood, no anything like that. We were really critical about everything we did. And Vincent did a great job showing the ethics of hunting and how to be a sportsman.
Everybody good?
Yeah.
Have at it. Oh, yes.
Being military background, you know, as an infantryman, we do a lot of long-range shooting, and so it kind of irked me a little bit this morning when at 300 yards I pulled a shot to the right on that beautiful deer. So we came out here this afternoon out to the shooting range out here at Gobble and Grunt, and we set up some shooting sticks, and you know, Will got me comfortable and set in. You know, Tim was sitting there spotting for me, and we were able to lay some good lead down, and we were smashing some steel at 300 and also 350, and building my confidence back up. And so we're ready for this afternoon to get back out there.
What do you got, Will?
Nailed it. Right in the heart. Perfect shot.
We're going to put this down to a little buck fever, perhaps, huh? That buck fever can get the best of you, can it not, Will?
Oh, yeah. It's got me before.
So, anyway, we're good to go, and we're going to be heading back out here in about an hour. So, Sergeant Reyes, he's feeling good now. Are you not?
Oh yeah, that's a little more confidence. You hear it?
All right.
If I go home without a deer, I owe Buddy 20 bucks. But other than that, hunting is hunting. You know, sometimes you eat tags, sometimes you get lucky.
Whoa, look. Right side. Keep an eye on him. Take your time, don't pull it. Relax. Firing.
Federal Premium Ammunition's Grateful Nation is brought to you by Federal Premium Ammunition. Every shot counts. Powered by Ram Trucks. Guts. Glory. Ram. Bushnell. Laws of Performance. Savage Arms. The definition of accuracy. And by Blackhawk. Honor as a way of life.
So we're back out in the bean field where we sat the first 2 nights. After this morning's debacle, went out to the range, did a little confidence shoot, got good, practiced a little more with the stick. So we're back out here in hopes that those big bucks come back out when the sun starts going down, and hopefully we'll be able to take one home.
It's the final sit of the last day, and the pressure's on for Vincent to tap into his infantry training and to be ready to send the lead straight and steady if and when that moment of truth arrives once again.
If I go home without a deer, I owe Buddy 20 bucks. But other than that, you know, taking an animal, you know, bagging game is second nature to what hunting is for me. It's being out there with the guys, you know, it's hanging out. Hunting is hunting, you know, sometimes you eat tags, sometimes you get lucky.
You see that wide 8?
Yeah, I see.
He's wide, but he doesn't look real mature. It's the last night, man, you know, he just doesn't look real mature. Hang on a second.
So it's coming down to the last day. We have seen tons of deer on this field, and I know that it's going to be a producer. The weather's changing for the better. It's starting to warm up a little bit, and the deer have got to feed up because they have been down in the timber during this cold spell.
Whoa, look, right side. Big deer. You see him?
Yeah, I see him.
You got him?
Yeah.
That's a nice, mature buck right there. Keep an eye on him. He's going up there towards the point. Okay. Hang on, let me range it real quick. Don't shoot. That's 359. Don't take a shot there. There's too many other deer right there. I think we can get him to come inside 300.
Okay.
I think he's probably gonna, those does have been coming into this field here, into this bean field. I think he's gonna pop into this bean field. So let's just hold off, okay? Okay. And see what happens. Okay, there it is.
Yeah, I see him.
Okay, he's popping up with a fence.
Yeah, I see him.
You got him?
Yeah, I see him.
Okay. Okay, he's 259.
Okay.
259. When he stops, gives you a good broadside shot, you take him, all right?
Okay.
There he is. Wait. You got him?
You got him.
Okay. Take your time, don't pull it. Relax.
Fire.
Oh, it's a hit. There he goes. Hang on. There he goes. He's down. Oh, man, what a buck. That's a beautiful mature deer.
On Grateful Nation, what we want to do is be able to have these guys come out and have that hunt, have that moment in time where they can just sit back when they're an 85-year-old grandpa telling their great-great-grandkids about what an adventure they had in Nebraska.
I feel good. That was awesome. That was amazing.
You all right?
Oh, yeah.
You all right?
Oh, yeah. I couldn't stop laughing. I was so nervous.
It all worked out. Came down the last day. It's almost like a movie.
Congratulations, brother.
Thanks, brother. So yeah, it's been an amazing week out here, you know, in Gobble and Grunt out here in Napier, Nebraska with Mr. Chris and Miss Shannon Colfax. It's been a great experience out here, being out here with Grateful Nation. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing, to be able to come out to Napier, Nebraska. This is my first whitetail, and I'll never forget this.
That is what I'm talking about.
This dude walked out and ran the 8 off.
This was the culmination, buddy. Yeah. We talked about how this was all going to unfold and how, you know, the hard work and everything was going to work out.
Oh, yeah. And it did.
Hey, congratulations.
Thanks, brother. Only a Gobble and Grunt, man.
Thank you.
Thank you to the big guy upstairs for allowing us to have such an outstanding hunt, and thank you, you folks, for watching. I'm the luckiest man alive. I have the best job in the world, and I'm so proud and honored to be able to host a show like Grateful Nation, and to be able to bring these soldiers' stories, these Marines, these airmen, these war fighters, bring their stories to TV. I'm the luckiest man alive, and I want to thank you for watching, and thank you to all our sponsors for allowing me to have this great opportunity.
Hi, I'm Tim Abel.
Sergeant Vincent Rayla.
And I'm Chris Colfax.
And you've been watching Federal Premium Ammunition's Grateful Nation
on the Outdoor Channel.
Here in Napier, Nebraska with Gobble and Grunt Outfitters.
Where it's cold.